A king suite, sparkling wine on ice, chocolate-covered strawberries, and a handwritten note waiting on our countertop. And I did not book any of that. If you're picking a Universal Orlando hotel in 2026, especially now that Hagrid's dropped the Express Pass on July 1st, this is the one nobody's talking about the right way. So let's fix that. Hey theme park fans, my name's Timothy Sebastian, and welcome back to the channel. Today, Emily and I are breaking down the Loews Sapphire Falls Resort the honest way. Quick context because it matters for this whole review. This was not a long, lazy resort stay. We were here for the Orlando Informer Meetup, flew in on June 12th, checked in around 11 in the morning, and we were walking out the door at 4 a.m. the next day for our 6 a.m. flight. Call it a 24-hour turnaround. So everything that you're about to see, we packed into one very fast, very fun day. Now, official check-in here is 4 p.m. Official checkout, 11 a.m. So walking into our room at 11 in the morning, that's not the standard experience. And I'm not gonna pretend it is. That was honestly the VIP management taking care of us. And honestly, it set the whole tone for the entire stay. And then they told us the room. King Suite, upgraded. We honestly did not see that coming. So before we tour it real quick, what even is Sapphire Falls? It's Universal Orlando's Caribbean-inspired Loews Resort, opened back in 2016 with around 1,000 rooms. It sits right in that cluster with Royal Pacific, Aventura, and Cabana Bay on the waterway that runs into CityWalk. The whole vibe is island resort. Blue tones, waterfalls, palm trees, steel drum energy. It feels a good bit calmer than the park crowds you're escaping from. But here's the thing people get tripped up on. So let's kill the confusion right now. Sapphire Falls is not one of the 3 Universal hotels that comes with the free unlimited Express Pass. That perk where you skip the regular lines all day, that's only at Portofino Bay, Hard Rock, and Royal Pacific. Sapphire Falls still gets you the good on-site perk. Early park admission, an hour before the park opens, hotel transportation, charge to your room, and package delivery. It just doesn't hand you that free Express Pass. But hold that thought because it's the whole strategy of this video, and I'll come back to it. Okay, the King Suite. So a standard room here is about 321 square feet. This thing is nearly double that, right around 595 square feet with a separate sitting area, a king bed, a sleeper sofa, and a little wet bar setup. For 2 people on a fast trip, it was almost comical on how much room we had. Now, what's great about this room is the bedroom gives you a real separation from the living space, which, when your schedule is as weird as ours was, actually does matter. One of us could be packing up camera gear at 3 a.m. and the other isn't staring at a ceiling light. Design-wise, it's exactly that Sapphire Falls look. Clean, bright, blue and wood tones, those tropical print pillows, tropical of course without being tacky. So the little stuff I know you want to know. In-room safe, climate control that you can actually control, a mini fridge, coffee setup, and a media wall with the TV. They even leave you a little Z's Please sleep kit. Now the bathroom is where the title of suite really earns it. Double vanity, a big lit mirror, a walk-in subway tile shower with a bench, and the toilet's tucked into its own little space. After a full park day, a shower like that honestly hits different. And then this. Waiting for us, a bottle of sparkling wine on ice, a plate of chocolate-covered strawberries, and a handwritten note from the team welcoming us. So I want to be honest with you because that's what this channel runs on. That's not something that you should book expecting. That was the Sapphire Falls team going above and beyond for us during this trip. But I will tell you what this did. As a smaller creator like myself, when a resort team makes you feel like they actually know you're there and they care how your stay goes, that sticks. That's the difference between a room and an experience.
I don't even like strawberries. Well, this is like the amazing.
You gotta try this one.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, Universal, I love you. I love you so much.
So good.
Wait until we come back for honey.
So good.
It's amazing. That's alright. It says, we are thrilled to have you with us at Loews Sapphire Falls. We hope the wedding plans are going well and hope you get time to relax. Please reach out to VIP service with any needs. Philip. Well, thank you, Philip, and the VIP team. So nice of them.
I know.
Now let's get out of the room because the public spaces here are genuinely gorgeous. So the lobby's got these dramatic hanging chandeliers, a spiral staircase, and the thing that stops everybody right now is the giant sand sculpture of Jaws in the lobby. It's the kind of detail that makes the hotel feel like a part of the vacation, not just the parking spot for your suitcase. Real talk on food though, we did not eat at any of the restaurants here this trip. 24 hours, packed schedule, out the door at 4 a.m., so I'm not going to fake a dining review. What I can do is tell you what's here. Ametista Cookhouse is the main sit-down. Strongwater Tavern is the rum-focused lounge Universal fans rave about. New Dutch Trading Co. is the grab-and-go coffee and snack spot, and Drum Club Canteen is the pool bar. Room service is listed 24 hours too. We'll save the actual food reviews for a trip where we have more time and can do it correctly. Now the grounds here are the other reason people love this place. There's a 16,000 square foot pool. Loews calls it the largest pool across Universal Orlando resorts, with sand beach areas, a water slide, a big hot tub, a kids splash zone, and cabanas that you can rent. And the little touches like the lava rock walkway near the pool, that's the stuff that makes this feel like a resort and not just a hotel next to a theme park. Now, full honesty, on a 24-hour turnaround, we barely got to use this pool. We did spend a couple hours there, but that's genuinely one of my regrets from the stay. So if you're booking Sapphire Falls, build a real resort afternoon. Don't do what we just did and blink right past it. Transportation is where Sapphire Falls punches above its price. You get a complimentary water taxi straight to CityWalk, which drops you in between Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure. There are shuttle buses too, plus walking paths connecting you to CityWalk, the parks, other hotels, and Volcano Bay. So the water taxi here is the star. It's easy, it's calm, and makes the hotel feel connected to everything without dumping you into the front gate chaos. So one heads up for 2026, for Epic Universe, don't assume that a boat's gonna get you there because it won't. That's gonna be a bus ride. Check the current operations before your trip. Okay, here's the payoff. The reason I think Sapphire Falls deserves a fresh look right now. Because Sapphire Falls doesn't include an express pass, the old advice was basically just pay for a premier hotel. And for some trips, that math still works. Big family, short window, trying to ride everything. But as of July 1st, 2026, Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure is no longer on Express Pass. So that doesn't make Express worthless, not even close. But if Hagrid's was the ride making you say, we have to stay premier, that reason just went away. Now it's early park admission, good timing, and patience for everybody, whether you paid premier or not. So on the question of price, you're gonna have to check your dates because rates swing incredibly hard. Public listings I found ranged from the low 200s on discount sites and into 300s and up by the season and event weekend. So don't compare it to a premier hotel in a vacuum. Compare your dates, then ask, how much would I actually use Express? If the answer is not much, Sapphire Falls is the smarter play. Luxury feel without premier pricing. So the ultimate question, would we stay here again? Yes, without hesitation. And without further ado, be sure to check out this video right here that YouTube thinks that you'll love next. And if this video helped you plan your next Universal trip, do a smaller creator a favor and smash that like button, and consider subscribing for more theme park, hotels, and roller coaster reviews. Drop a comment below as well, Sapphire Falls or pay up for the Express Pass. I do read every single one, and I most certainly appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video. My name's Timothy Sebastian, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.